What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming back for another video. So today I wanted to just talk about something real quick, and hopefully the goal of the video is really to make somebody, one person at the very least, think differently in a good way. So topic today is organization. You hear about organization in all kinds of ways, and it can come in all kinds of forms. So there's organization at work, there's organization at home, there's organization with individual responsibilities, with family responsibilities. And so I think a great majority of my success is because of how I've always stayed organized. Success up to this point, right? Not like crazy successful at this time of my life or anything, but I'm working towards it. So when I define organization, I think about it in a few different ways. Like how do I organize my life, as an example? It encompasses even the small things, like keeping your bedroom in an organized state, making sure the counter isn't dirty, making sure that there's not clothes on the floor. I will admit that I don't make my bed, but I should. That's another thing. It wouldn't even take me that long because I don't have a crazy setup. So, and look at your workspace. If you work from home, or if you don't work from home, look at where your office space. How organized is it? Is there paper everywhere? Is there pens? And so the reason why it's important, guys, with that specific example is because if you've got all this stuff all over the place, your mind is gonna wander. It's really organizing your mind to be prepared for the day, whatever comes at you. And if you have a bunch of million other things that should be done in the back of your head, you're gonna be thinking about those things. So that's one example as far as your home and your work area. But then if we dig a little bit deeper, at work, what do your files look like? What do your folders look like? What are your Google Chrome extensions? Or what do your Google Chrome folders look like? What are your Google Drive files? How are they organized? How is your Google Mail folders organized? How do you have routing rules set up? So digging in a little bit deeper there, I always like to just be like a crazy person as far as how organized I am with work stuff. I think it helps a lot because you don't have to spend that much time thinking about, okay, where is this thing, right? It's all about efficiency, especially in a fast-paced role. So that's what it's the small gains, because you're doing it every single day. So those seconds do count. They do count. And it also takes brain energy, when you're thinking about the little things that you could do, or you're thinking about where something is, trying to find something. Outside of work and outside of your home and office situation, everybody has other responsibilities, right? And I don't have a family yet, but you got to take your kids to childcare, to school. You got to pick your kids up. You got to buy food, right, for your kids, your family. And then individually, this is some of the stuff that I do have to take care of. Car insurance, right? You got to remember to pay that bill. Maybe you have to call them because they're trying to pull one on you. Or what else have I done? I don't know. Haircut. There's I gotta renew my car and The plates, I gotta renew that, and I had to go get a car inspection. Car inspection failed, so now I gotta take it back to Nissan because I recently replaced the EMCU or whatever the computer is called in the car, so it's not like synced up, so I can't pass the inspection, so I gotta take it back to Nissan. So like, how do you organize all this stuff that you want to do and that you have to do? Because there's other stuff that I want to do that's not really that big of a priority, but how do you keep that in your mind, with a prioritization? It's hard just to have it all up here, especially if you're not organized in other areas that I just went over, right? So like, it all feeds into each other. And part of the reason that I've been successful is just the small attention to detail. Writing, have notes on my phone where I write everything out and what the priority is, the due date, whether it's a personal priority or if it's something that I want to do in the future. Like, how do I organize that so that it makes sense, and so that I can not be worried about it every single day, but I can, check my notes every weekend at the least. So hopefully that's, hopefully that gives some background into my organizational habits, because I think they're, if not the most important. I mean, it's a building block. So without organization, perseverance, like all the other stuff, it's hard without the backbone of organization. So hopefully this is insightful, and let me know if there's any questions. You can comment. Appreciate the support, guys, and I'll keep coming at you with more content. Thanks. Talk to you soon.